Hello everyone, welcome to the video. In this one I just want to talk about how unbelievably hard it is for small and brand new channels to get their foot in the door. Like myself, we all loved what YouTube was back in the late 2000s to the mid 2010s. Personally, my favorite thing to watch back then from about ages 12 to 14 or 15, and laugh if you so please, but I loved watching Minecraft videos. For you it might have been Call of Duty multiplayer or zombies, either or. For many it was GTA. All of these categories and many more, despite their differences, they coexisted and had their own glory. People like myself saw this as a kid and wanted more than anything to 1, meet them, and 2, become them for the next generation to come. And as we all learned in the long run, that we were all but on time. As we finally acquired much needed equipment and became an appropriate age, because let's be honest, who would have watched a 12-year-old on YouTube playing a game they needed an adult to buy? As I sit here on February 11th, 2019, just weeks away from becoming 17 years old, wondering which game would be the most pleasurable to sell out to. Because what I adored and inspired to carry with us through another line of generations didn't do the numbers that it used to. And it begins to take on that role of that 40-year-old man at the basketball court, swearing that he would have gone to the NBA if he didn't tear his ACL. Or that middle-aged has-been jock that looks back on his glory days of high school. So we try to record whatever new game we can in hopes of being noticed, but instead, the titans of the gaming community on YouTube continue to shovel mass quantities of the buffet onto their oversized plates, as you and I struggle to get half a spoonful, and these are palm as a plate. Now I am no stranger to hard work, and I understand that we all must put in the time. But the fear we felt when we saw people on top of the YouTube food chain, torn down and virtually die out, freezes us and makes us ponder if there's even a sliver of a spot left for anyone who didn't have the luxury of being born around 1996 and are actually able to recall the golden days of gaming, where we could say whatever we want and run the risk of getting a laugh or being told to shut the hell up and called a racial slur. That alone defined a part of the American way, and nowadays we would be lucky to get any type of response, whether it was a cough or even breathing in the mic. Hell, the earliest I can recall is multiplayer on Black Ops 2, and back then, I was 10 to 13 years old, and even that is a little blurry. A lot of the ones that saw this and did in fact take advantage and were able to make a name for themselves jump on whatever trend set by even bigger names, which make it impossible for you and I to get our names out there. Not to mention the taboo form of promotion, self-promotion, that is. I dream of a YouTube utopia where every game has their own lane and creatives with much more room for new people to pursue. Alas, this is just not feasible. This will never happen due to the excusable greed. The current faces of the subcategories couldn't just pass the torch and disappear because they also need money to carry on with their lives outside of YouTube. Now, they all could just save and invest as they would do if they were in the normal workforce, but where are we to tell them how to spend the money that they got from YouTube? That's what it always comes down to, money. Large YouTubers get accustomed to their luxurious lives, money. Everywhere we look, money is the problem. Video game developers getting corrupted by their riches begin to add in micro DLC and supply drops that prompted the term pay to win. The closest we are able to get to this is if large YouTubers keep to their original drive that made them start recording in the first place, and we're open to pulling up the next person with the same exact drive. In sociology, this is known as member reproduction, or a much better way to say it so it doesn't sound like incest: member replacement. The basic idea behind it is you, a child, have a child of your own, so now grandmother becomes great-grandmother and mom becomes grandmother, and so on and so forth. This ensures that the legacy continues, but all of it depends on an endless supply of viewers, which won't happen unless viewers share the content with their younger siblings so they become the new fan base. But this will not be able to stand over the years due to, again, money. All the YouTubers we look to for guidance, because why wouldn't we? They seem to know how it works, always tell us the way to make it is dedication, hard work, and patience. And although that is true, it's just not that simple anymore. When they were coming up, they didn't have subscriber gaps of millions and millions, or content creators with entire teams behind them to do all the heavy lifting while they just sit pretty. While the established groups and individuals take over the new terrain effortlessly, new channels that haven't even begun to crawl are trampled over. Hello everyone, thank you for watching. This is gonna wrap it up for this video. Super original outro never heard before on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and if you made it to the end, thank you, Hydration Squad. Hydrate on some water, not pop. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Choo.